Hello guys, welcome back to Sadiq's Rabbitry, and for today's video I want to be talking about a rabbit disease that has been running lately in Ghana and has been killing a lot of rabbits. So I want to talk about how you guys can prevent that on your farm, alright, and some signs you should check out for when the disease approaches to your farm. Alright, so I've been learning a lot from this disease, and I just want to give you my experience, my thoughts on this disease, so that you can know how you can prevent this disease to your farm. So the disease is called rabbit hemorrhagic virus. All right, rabbit hemorrhagic virus, and it has been in the system for so many years, since the 90s. It has been in the system since the 90s, and for the past few years it approaches to Ghana for like 3 times in every 10 years. All right, upon my research, it can come to Ghana like 3 times every 10 years. So this year at Kumasi, if you guys know Kumasi, at Kumasi it was confirmed that RHD was detected on one farm in Kumasi, and it has killed almost like 200 rabbits at that farm. Alright, so the vet confirmed that RHD has approached to Ghana once again, and we need to have some precautions for that, or else we can lose a lot of rabbit this year. Alright, so this RHD virus is an instant killer. Alright, so that's the first thing about this disease. It is an instant killer. When it comes to your farm, you can just lose your rabbit at any time. Alright, for the disease, it doesn't last for about 2 days and your rabbit will get killed. Alright, so some signs of this disease is that your rabbit will become dull. And will be groaning and crying. Alright, they have some sound they've been doing, so that can be a sign of RHD. And most countries, I'm not sure of them, alright, like Nigeria, Uganda, where rabbit farmers are, I'm not sure they've confirmed this disease at that place. But in Ghana here, it just landed, alright, and we have to deal with it as a group of people, sharing ideas on it and how we can help each other to solve this problem. So if you see any sign of groaning or crying, or you see your rabbit become dull, or sometimes too you will see the rabbit having some blood from the nostril, you just have to instantly get your vet. And in Ghana here, our vaccines has not been confirmed that it can cure such diseases. Alright, our vets are still working on it, and we are praying that they should get a solution for this problem, whereas we can't wait for as long as they can confirm that this is the vaccine you guys can use. Alright, so we have to take things into our hands. Alright, have some ways to prevent this from occurring on our farm. So the first prevention I can give to you guys is that avoid close contact to other animals. Alright, so when you go for a visit at a farm, avoid close contact to them, avoid touching them. If you know you have some rabbits at the house, avoid touching the rabbits at the other farm, or else you can spread it to your farm. Sometimes when you come back, you can forget that you touched the rabbit, then you can come and touch your kids or other grown-ups, and it can just spread. The disease can spread, so you can easily spread it on your farm. And number 2, do not take longer for a visit. Alright, so when you go for a visit at a farm, 5 minute visit is okay, and make sure you ensure long distance. Alright, long distance. So at least when the cage is in front of you, just have some maybe 10 meters space in between the two of you, all right, to avoid any close contact to the animals or get the disease from the farm to your farm. All right, and number 3 is that you should pray. All right, no matter the precautions, it can just come boom on your farm. All right, so the third thing you can do is to just pray that you won't get certain on your farm. All right, and number 4, immediately you see some of these signs, you should just get your vet. All right, especially when it is at an early age, you should just get your vet, or you separate. If they are like in 2 separate cages, you can just take off that rabbit to another cage far from your farm, all right, to avoid any spreading of the disease. And number 5 is always vaccinating new rabbit, all right, or always quarantine new rabbits. So let's say you want to start with new breeders, you already have your rabbits, but you want to start with new breeders. When you get the rabbit to your farm, don't bring them close to your old rabbits. All right, just get them somewhere far away from your farm. Just quarantine them for a week or 2 before you get them to the farm, in order to avoid any close contact with rabbits with RHD. All right, so RHD is a very, very serious disease we are all planning to cure. Now, number 5 is avoid any physical contact with other farmers. All right, avoid physical contact with other farmers, maybe in shaking hands, in maybe something just like that. Avoid any physical contact with rabbits. And number 6 is avoid putting your rabbit on the bare ground. All right, you know nowadays the RHD is spreading, so avoid putting your rabbit on the bare ground. And also, as I said earlier, always wash your hands and cloth before getting in touch with other animals. All right, like it's just the same as COVID-19 protocols. All right, so you can just look through that COVID-19 protocols and do the same as in RHD, because they are similar. It can spread, so do anything you can to avoid the spreading of that disease on your farm. So number 7 is avoid taking out your rabbit when not necessary. All right, you know, sometimes when you have younger brothers, they always want to be playing with the rabbit and other stuff. Avoid taking out the rabbit when not necessary, and always ensure cleanliness on your farm. All right, as I told you, I just gave and I wanted to make this video just a speed one before cleaning up the place. So that's all I have for you today, and that's all I have about RHD. I've been learning a lot from it. I will show you guys some pictures of this RHD on affected rabbits, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The disease is really, really spreading, and you should be part of us so that we can prevent this disease from spreading. So that's all I have for you guys on RHD. That's what I have learned from RHD. So you guys can also share yours in the comment section so that we can learn more about this disease. All right, as I said earlier, we cannot prevent this disease personally. All right, unless we come as a group of people, then we can just take everything into our hands and prevent this disease from spreading. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.